All right, what's up, my fellow Philly fam? This here is Great Tate. I'm gonna be as brief as I possibly can on this right here. Now, I made this just, I think, last week on my free time doing the whole 50-man, the possible 53-man roster. The reason why is because, why the heck not? Let's just talk about this. So, this is my prediction right now as far as who I think might be on the 53-man roster. So, with that being said, I am going to be breaking this down. Matter of fact, now, let's just go with the flow, all right? So, I'm just going to go with the 53-man. I was originally wanting to set up the protected players, the practice squad guys, you know what I'm saying? So, sorry that my finger's all up in the mix, but, you know, hold up for a second. All right, much better, much better. So now it's all up in the way. All right. So anyways, so I decided to go ahead and just throw this little video together. And I'm going to try to be as quick as I can in this video. Because the one is hot up in my car right now. I would put the windows down and everything, but not right now, not this time, not this moment. So, oh, that's a funny shirt. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Somebody just rolled through with a funny shirt. But anyways, all right. So let me go over this real quick. 53-man roster. I just found out that the Philadelphia Eagles just added Dennis Kelly back onto the squad. Welcome back. I know it's been a minute, but welcome back, Dennis. Now, with that being said, hopefully he does make the team, but this was made just before that move. Okay, so here it goes. All right, bear with me. All right, first off, let's go. I want to go ahead and try to mix this up a little bit. First off, center. All right, Kelce Jurgen. Honestly, I really want Jurgen to get an opportunity, but it's just not happening just yet. I think this might be Jason Kelce's final season with the Birds, and he will retire as an Eagle. I have a gut feeling. Even though he got plenty left in the tank, but something just tells me that he might be retiring once we hoist that Lombardi, and he's right off to the sunset. Cam Jurgen will be taking over next year. However, he's going to be very helpful if the worst case scenario happens, if Kelce's out for a minute. Now, as far as offensive guards go, Dickerson, Steen, and Opeta, those are the guys. Bear with me. I think it's just those three guys, but they're going to move these guys around. I think Driscoll will be in the mix as well, but having to be a swing man and to be able to play right guard as well, I think this is going to be the reason why I think it's just those three guards right there, along with Driscoll being there to be a swing, just being a utility guy. Wherever you need him for, he's there for you. I like that, and that's going to be very helpful. Even though he's a decent player, I ain't going to say he's the best thing going right now, but he's a very good player, a very solid player, okay? So I'll leave it at that. He's very solid, and I'll leave it at that. Now, as far as the offensive line and stuff, Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, Good Jones, I don't know if he's going to make the cut, because since Dennis Kelly's back, I might as well move him to the side. I will have to say Dennis Kelly will be there, and I think Good Jones will probably be on the practice squad. Most likely he might end up being he's going to be under protection, because I think you protect 4 players at that point in time. I'll leave it at that. Next up, Toth. They love the dude. Why the heck not? Toth is still going to be there, just in case anything goes down. He's that guy. I'll leave it at that. All right, next up, tight end. Goddard, Calcaterra, Stoll. Now, of course, I want Johnson to be in there, but I gotta be honest, I think that this is the end of the road for him, because unless they're going to keep him on the practice squad, it's the end of the road. 6'8", 260 pounds. You could probably use him for certain gadget plays from time to time. Since he played quarterback at one point in time, I think they might keep him for those type of purposes only. But it's more of like a wait and see for this guy. So I don't know, but it'll be quite interesting to see what they're going to do with him going forward. But I just don't see him making the 53 roster. It's just one of those things where it's like, either you gain one or lose one. All right. Next up, obviously, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins. What? You surprised that Quez Watkins is going to be on the team? Stop it. Cut it out. Next up, Zacchaeus. He's going to make the team also. Covey, he's also going to make the team also. For those who want Devin Allen to be in there, I don't think he's going to make the mix. I don't think he is going to make the cut because it's either you're going to do track and field, which I'm going to root for him regardless. I'm going to root for you, bruh. Go for it, man. Go for the gold. But if it's between that and football, he's better off doing one than the other. And since it's been a long time for him to play football and whatnot, and I get reacclimated to taking those hits and stuff like that, that's going to be like, I don't know about that. I say, look, man, the best team for you to try to go on is the U.S. track and field team, man. Win the gold for us here in the U.S. Come on, man, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Do that. I got your back. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the running back, it's going to be kind of crazy, all right? Gainwell and Scott are already in. Swift, already in. I don't know if Rashad Penny is really gonna last. I don't know. It won't surprise me if he make the cut, but I think Trey Sermon might upset him if he gets hurt between now until the last game of the preseason, and that's going to say a lot. And the thing is that Penny, it's like this. The one key thing that bothered me about Jeremy Maclin back in the day was that availability is the best ability. He has the ability to get things done. In his final season as an Eagle, he posted over 1,000 yards. He showed he could be that dog. He showed he got that dog in him. But, once again, if you're unavailable most of the time, it becomes a problem. It becomes very problematic. And we can't keep having this happening when it comes to certain key positions, especially with running back. I know running back is not favored upon these days, but best believe me when I say this is just one of those type of deals where it's like, come on, man, can't be doing this. We need you to be there. If you can't be there, it is what it is. You know what I mean? All right, next up, quarterback. Let's talk about this for a second. Hurts, obviously, QB1, he's going to be there. Mariota, he's going to be there. Book might be the emergency quarterback. I think Tannen McKee will be protected. He's going to be on the practice squad, and he will be protected. I think that's going to be the best thing for him at this time, at this moment. All right? That's just the offense. Now, let's go on the defense side of the ball, and this is going to get real crazy. Y'all going to look at me side-eye like, really, Earl? Really? Really, Tate? Really? Just bear with me. All right? Defensive end. Sweat, Graham, and Barnett. Edge, or outside linebacker, Reddick and Smith. There you go. Defensive tackles. You got Fletcher Cox, obviously Jordan Davis, as well as Jalen Carter. Them dogs, man. Them dogs in the middle, man. They're gonna make some impact. Of course, Street. Some of y'all like Street. Curtavious Street. I don't know if I said correctly. If I did, hit me with a thumbs up. Matter of fact, don't forget to subscribe. Get yourself notified so you check out all my content here, whether it's about Eagles football, whether it's talking about wrestling, life, or whatever it may be. Just subscribe. All right? You never know. I might come up with something. I might come up with some fire. All right? All right. Now, of course, Milton Williams, the thing about him is that he could play outside. He could play defensive end as well. So it's like he could do both depending on the situation. If given, I think he could actually pull it off. And I'm just being honest with you. I think he could pull it off. Dude's strong. He could bull rush people. you know what I'm saying, add a couple of techniques up in there, I think he's going to maul some people. And Tuipulotu will be in the mix as well. I'll leave it at that. Y'all gonna be like, what? Really? And by the way, did you just say his name properly? Yes. Took me a minute. Just don't ask me how to say Tua Tagovailoa. Don't ask me to say his first name, because I'm gonna have a hard time, and best believe you can win a game of Scrabble with that name. I'm just saying. Next up, middle linebacker. Obviously, Dean's going to be in the mix. Ellis, there's a lot of talk that Ellis has been making some waves during the OTAs. If that's the case and he able to hold up, I think that he'd be able to hold it down, especially on special teams. Why the heck not? Davion Taylor, on the other hand, is he that guy? Is he going to finally step it up? Will this be his year? Will this be his breakout year? He had some flashes, but if he can stay healthy and opportunity is there, I think he could take it. But will he make it? That is the question that remains to be seen. So it's more of an up in the air kind of thing, but I think he could make the cut. Sean Bradley, of course, special teamster. Why the heck not? Throw him out there. He's going to go ahead and run some cats over. Best believe it, with that type of speed. That size, that speed, why the heck not? Now, here goes. Cornerbacks. Here goes. Slay. Bradbury. The newly signed Kelee Ringo. And, of course, Greedy Williams. Now, here goes. Nickelback / Dimeback, Maddox and McPherson. All right. So we got a pretty good room. We got a really good room right there. Now, if Ringo does end up becoming a safety, that's going to be something else. That means I think Wallace will be the odd man out if that ever happens. If it just so happened to happen. I don't think that the Eagles are going to go after Budda Baker. Budda Baker's at the money. He's talking all this big talk thinking that the Eagles are going to come through for him. I'm going to be honest with you. That's not going to happen, because here's why. Here's why it's not going to happen. Oh, gosh. That light is coming through. So, here's why. All right? Let me see if I can turn it this way. Okay. So, let me... All right. There we go. Perfect. So here's why. I got to do this because that sun is beaming and you're only going to see the sunlight, not me. So here's the reason why. All right. Wallace is on the bubble right now. He's on the bubble. Okay. Even though he showed some splashes here and there last season, but I still don't think that, that he have done enough to keep his stay, to actually be able to show he belongs here. Now, he can talk the talk. He'll be all rowdy and rah, rah, rah. But the thing is that it might be too little too late, and the numbers game is going to catch up to him if Ringo happened to become a safety and they managed to pull up Eli Ricks in, plug Eli Ricks in as a cornerback. Someone that they could put on in, to build into the game plans and stuff. All right. So as far as safeties go, Blankenship, and shout out to Lord Brunson, Battleship Blankenship. I love that nickname, man. Freaking awesome. The Battleship himself, Reed Blankenship, definitely is going to make the cut. Sidney Brown, he's going to make the cut. Then, of course, Terrell Emmons. Obviously, you're going to need that veteran presence making the cut as well. Wallace, right now, he's on the bubble, but I'm going to say he'll make the cut for now. It will not surprise me if they actually do away with him. Now, here it goes. Special teams. Obviously, it's going to be Lovato as a long snapper. Of course, Jake Elliott, kicker, place kicker, of course. Now, as far as kick returns go, Covey, you need to put Boston Scott there as a punt returner. You got to do it. You have to do it. This is his last season. If you're not going to re-sign him, at least let him do this. And if he shows you a little something, you can re-sign him for a sweet deal where it's not going to be too pricey. This guy right here, he could do it. He could play for us for an extra 3 more years. Give him like a 2 to 3 year extension if you want to do that for him. Why the heck not? It'll keep him on the team, and he's very reliable when called upon, especially against the Giants. The Giant Killer himself. Why the heck not? He's the successor to Brian Westbrook. Why the heck not? And he made his name by doing what? Special teams. Next up. Now, Kobe, of course, is obviously going to become the kick returner, but I got something for you. Punter. I pray to God this doesn't happen. You know, that some other team snatched this dude up, and you probably know who I'm talking about. Y'all were like, oh, you talking about him? Yeah, I'm talking about that dude right there. I'm talking about Matt Ariza. I'll say, is that his name, Matt Ariza? You got to sign Ariza. You got to sign that dude. This dude is going to help out the Philadelphia Eagles big time. So instead of teams getting about, 30 to 40 yards, heck, 5 yards from scoring on us, you got yourself a punter who's going to punt the hell out the ball, and it's going to go far, and it's going to lead that team all the way about, 15 to 20 yards close to the opposite side of the field. That close. You want the opposite team, you want your opposing team to start about a hair's length from the opposite end of the field, where if he gets sacked, that's a wrap. Ariza will be the best defensive player the Eagles will ever have picked up since this draft and last year's draft combined. Why the heck not? Give him a chance. Give him a shot. He's cleared. He's in the clear. And as usual, there's folks that's trying to look to make money off of people who is actually working hard to make that money. You saw what happened. The dude's innocent. Why the heck not? Let that boy play. All right? So that's it. I wish I could go over on who might make the practice squad. I wish I could do that kind of video, but by the time the last game is being played, it's just going to be like boom, 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 boom. You see all 12 names on there, 4 protected, and that's it. So that's all that needs to be said here on the Great Take channel. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you subscribe, get yourself notified. All right, folks, I'm up out this trunk because I don't sweat myself after death in this hot box in here. And no, folks, I don't smoke. I leave it at that. In the meantime and in between time, fly, Eagles, fly. We bleed green to the day we DIE. I'm up out this joint. Peace. And now I'm fading to black.